All right, welcome everyone, Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
K-On! Season 2, Episode 17. Azusa got some great time with her senpais.
Yeah, she did.
Who will be leaving.
Gone.
They will be gone.
Forever.
They will be basically dead.
Yeah.
No, not actually. But Graduating.
Moving on.
Yep.
Without her.
Into a new chapter of life.
But they can still be friends. You
Exactly.
know? There's life after high school, I
Right.
think.
But, you know, the convenient hangouts and stuff won't be quite so convenient anymore. And yeah, but we don't have to think about that right now.
We don't have to think about right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Life is a simulation, and we're all in high school forever until then. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Until
you
yes.
wake up.
Wake up.
But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. She's always pumped.
去年みたいに風邪ひかないようにね。だから毎日みかん食べてるんだ。手が黄色くなったけど、お待たせ。じゃあ部室行くか。その部室なんだけど。
Oh.
What about it?
Yeah.
使えないの。何が？
Why?
え？
It's being used for something else.
But Sawa, you wouldn't let anything happen to the sanctuary of sweets, would you?
You're telling me you don't want sweets for
Yeah.
the next however much time this is?
You don't want to be able to hide in there and avoid switch responsibilities?
Right. Construction.
Oh no!
Oh no. Those con men always structioning me.
夜中誰もいない教室からポタリポタリと音がしてって調べてみたら天井から水漏れしてたんだって。
Oh.
排水管を取り替えるそうなんだけど。
Oh no,
それっ
wait.
て部室にも通ってる
Tom.
立ち入り禁止になっちゃう。
It's
Tom
probably
will be
because
fine.
of our turtle, aquarium.
とりあえず楽器は外に出しておいたから、あと亀も。
Alright,
Oh,
good.
good.
さわちゃん、とんちゃん。
Yeah.
部室がね、水道の工事で予定だと工事は10日
10
間。
10 days.
その間部室では練習で。じゃ
Oh
あ、
no.
他で練習しようよ。
I can't
吹奏
invite.
楽部とコーラス部が使ってる第二音楽。
Oh no. There's another anime going on in there.
Yeah, you know, don't try and butt in on their turf.
Nuh-uh.
私吹奏楽部の顧問だし。
Wait, you can cross over between universes?
立ち入り禁止って中どうなってんだろう。やめとけって。あ、先生。どうだったさわちゃん。ごめん、ダメだった。じゃあ私たちどこで練習すれば。そう、教室とか？お、ここで練習するんだ。
Okay.
すいません。
Okay. Hey, this could be for the opening. There you go.
だから軽くや。
Oh, we don't practice anyways.
あずにゃん、私たちの教室だから。よーし、やるか。
They're gonna make so much noise.
Mm-hmm.
了解。
See, on day 1, they're gonna love it. But on day, like...
Yep. Wait, where did this noise go when they were upstairs? Like,
I guess the room's probably treated for sound, you know?
no way it is. No shot it is.
Not super well, but...
あ、私たち文化祭の話し合いしてて。
Could you not?
ごめんなさい。うるさかった？いえ、こちらこそすみません。
That was such an interaction. No, we're sorry. No, you're sorry. No, we're sorry.
Yeah.
We're sorry. Yeah, they will definitely need, like, clear airwaves to focus.
Oh, no.
Just go outside. Like, what's wrong? The weather's great. That's fine. Cheer them on, you know?
Yeah, exactly. This is their fight song.
Huh? What? She's getting worked up.
Wait.
Like,
ミオ、意外とスポーツ見るの好きだからな。じゃあもう一回。ファイトファイト。なんかノリが違います。熱血で根性な感じで演奏。
we should compete
That's
with
right.
them to see who's the most passionate.
みたいな。うん、わかった。低音ファイト。フォー、ワン、ツー。
Fantastic.
行動は演劇部が練習してるし。
Yeah.
非常は詩吟部がいて。
The roof?
また戻ってきたと。
Oh, right. The roof is,
じゃあどこか練習できる場所探しておくから。今日はもう下校時間だし。
The quest will continue.
Mm-hmm.
明日はどこかで落ち着
Now they don't have a club room. They're like, oh, we must practice.
Right.
What do you know?
No, that's a good point. There's things that you could work on that doesn't involve actually playing your instruments altogether.
Right, right.
だってさ、甘い匂いのするお菓子の森で小鳥さんとおしゃべり。美味しそう。まだまだある。
Delicious.
どんなんだよ。私の声に白黒つけてよ。ペンギンさんとダンスとか。何？その動物シリーズ。ミオが動物ネタに走った時は不調なんだ。私をさらっても面倒だ。じゃあみんなでそれぞれ歌詞作ってみ。
Yeah, take some of the load off.
私の詩はボツ。候補の一つ。
Yeah, for now.
Right.
Temporarily.
We'll be collaborating.
私も作るってことですか？あずさちゃんの歌詞楽しみ。やるぞ。どんなタイトルがいいかな。タイトルから入るんですか？軽音部が練習できそうな場所。さあちゃんそんなあっさり。これでも頑張ったのよ。物質が使えるようになるまでみんなでの練習は休みにする。文化祭前にそれはちょっときついな。貸しスタジオでも借りてみる？
Ooh. That sounds expensive.
Yeah.
でも結構お金かかるんじゃないですか？大丈夫。まだ部費は残ってる。こんな近くに貸しスタジオがあったんだね。
Yeah.
あれじゃないですか？ピックとかシールド売ってる。
This is the world that you will be in post-school, too. So in a lot of ways, this whole episode is now just
It's
kind
practice.
of a practice for being out in the real
Yep.
world and doing all this
Right.
then. So, yeah.
Seeing how much it costs and...
Right.
この人確かに。
She is a Sakura, yes.
メンバー募集してるとこ結構あるね。あるね。うちも部員募集の張り紙しとく。それい
Ooh.
いかも。お邪魔します。
Whoa. Yeah, this is a pro studio.
鏡じゃないかな。鏡だよ。
Yeah, that we can see how you look when you're performing.
のギータの背負い方ってちょっと間抜けかな。ちょっと。そうだったのか。
Like it's a dunce cap of some kind.
Oh no. No.
大きな鏡があるとついね。
Are they gonna spend all their studio time just... No.
自分たちもチェックできますしね。
No.
お茶入ったわよ。それでコンセント探してたのか。
Oh my gosh.
スタジオ内は飲食禁止なんで。
Oh.
すみません。わかりました。
Yeah. Don't
びっくり。
break the
ま
rules,
るで
yeah.
見ていたかのように。
He is. There's a camera, yeah.
せっかくだから外で飲もうか。
And then not end up using.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
this is so
No.
funny.
じゃあこの時間を利用して書いてきた歌詞発表するか。
They are just springing from one thing to the next.
This hurts.
読むよ。
Oh god, here we go.
How much was the...
すごいよ。何でも合うよ。炭水化物と炭水化物の夢のコラボレーション。サビのとこの歌詞がいいのに。
That was.
ちなみにタイトルはご飯が多く
Okay.
吹きすさぶ冷たい風が肌を刺す。ヨシエは犯人を断崖絶
What?
壁に追い詰めた。
That's just... That's not song lyrics.
This is a
あ
book.
なたが犯人だったんですね。
What?
はい、却下。今までにない路線がいいかな。
You read something else and copied it, yeah.
やっぱり読まなきゃだ。
Yeah.
あんまり自信なくて。
Just do it. It's okay, yeah.
いつもゆらゆら揺れてる。いい感じ。
Okay.
見つめて、見つめないで。もうすぐあげるから。ちょっと待っててね。トンちゃんに餌をあげる歌。書き直し。
Just...
Hey, we're so
Change-
close to greatness.
Yeah, yeah.
いくらはいくら？電話に電話。どれもいまいち笑えないんだけどさ。歌詞。
So you wrote nothing. You're like, yeah. At least they tried.
All right.
グマが洗った恋と。
No.
リンリンリンどっちが見たい？まだスランプ。練習しましょう。練習。
Yes.
All right, and your time's up.
あれ？なんか光ってるよ。
That means you gotta leave.
終了間近の合図だったとは。麦ちゃんがお茶なんか入れるからだよ。
Oh, you're blaming Moogie.
物質どうなってるかな。いつも言ってるとありがたみが。
Right, yeah.
ったわよ。
Okay.
だいぶ早かった。
Oh, awesome.
楽器乗せていいわよ。明日学校に運んどいてあげる。
Okay, cool.
That's sweet.
帰ってきた。帰ってきました。
Now, how much of the surplus budget did you wipe out going to the studio?
改めて実感するな。もうあちこちうろうろしなくていいのね。毎日ここに来て。
Every day for the rest of our
お
lives.
茶入れよ。
Yep.
その前に一曲やろう。
Yui saying
Wow.
that. They treasure it now that much more. Whoa.
Lyrics.
Character development.
Oh no, are we gonna make Ui write the lyrics?
軽音部で一人一人歌詞を書く。
No, she's actually thinking.
ちょっと見ていい？いや、ご飯はおかず。
Wait.
私は気に入ってるんだけど、私はすごく独創的だと思うよ。すごいでしょう。よし、今日は徹夜して頑張るぞ。あんまり無理しない方が。大丈夫、大丈夫。
That's what happens when you eat all carbs.
私も手伝おうか。
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Yes, the group project. Ui's gonna submit like
Someone
the
who's
most
not even in the
amazing
group.
lyrics,
案外難しい。
and they're gonna be like, Yui's gonna take complete total credit for
Oh
it
yeah,
too.
full plagiarism.
もう3つも作った。
I
I
wrote
wrote
3
3
songs.
songs.
ちょっと韻を踏んだりしてる。
Oh my
誰
god.
が書いたの？あかん。
Little tiny bit.
ゆいちゃん、ずいぶん眠そう。
Of course, I stayed up late writing these.
Yep.
歌詞書くのに夢中であんまり寝てないんだ。風邪ひいたりしないでくれよ。
Oh no.
大丈夫だよ。
Yes.
みかんパワーを分けてあげよう。おみかん。
Oh.
I write a song about the Great Orange.
No.
Oh no.
風邪ひいたのはういちゃん？
Ah,
焦らせるなよ。って、
あ
ういちゃんでも大問題だけど。
yeah, because you made her stay up all night.
Yeah.
皆さん、いらっしゃい。お茶。 熱はそんなに高くないわ。
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
みんながいたら、ういちゃんもゆっくり
Yeah,
できない
yeah.
だろ。
Mm-hmm.
She needs to recover.
一人でちゃんとできるかな。
Will you be able to take care of yourself by yourself?
大丈夫だよ。ういは看病される側でしょ。私なら平気。何かあったらいつでもね。
The entire light music club falls apart because someone who isn't in it got sick.
Right.
私もう一人で大丈夫だから風邪うつしちゃわないかなって帰って心配だからじゃあ何かあったら呼んでね
I'd rather die.
Okay.
よしおかゆ作るぞ
Yep.
No, those are so expensive now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
大切ないつもそばにいてくれる
Oh.
それが当たり前になっている
Yeah. Just like you took the room for granted, you take your sister for granted. Write a song about your sister.
Oh no, now she got a cold. 'Cause she stayed up late writing lyrics. Writing her own lyrics too.
おかゆの上に目玉焼
Oh.
き You&I
Oh.
君がいないと何もできないよ君がいないと謝れないよ君の声が聞きたいよというわけで投票の結果良いの歌詞に決まりましたどうもどうも
Hey, no.
いなくなってみて初めて大切なもののありがたさが
Yeah.
Hmm.
本当にゆい先輩が作ったんですかというかういちゃんと物質が作らせたんだな才能が開花しちゃったっていうか自分のような自分私の死分かったよ2曲作ろうな2曲
Yeah, we'll do another. Yeah.
That was really sweet.
That was really sweet. It's also a pretty like mature episode in terms of tackling the idea that there's going to be things that you have conveniently access to. You
Yep.
have convenient access to, but you won't later. Okay, all right. We've got ourselves a Yui-focused episode and a little bit on the club room as a whole, but
Sure.
mostly on the idea of, oh, there's going to be things that later on you won't have convenient access to, and that's going to make it difficult to do the things that you've done up until now without some
Right.
effort, some
Yeah.
extra effort put in.
And so you're going to have to learn how to adapt to that and figure out a different way to move forward. Cool. Awesome.
That's part of growing up.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's absolutely
massive
part of growing up. It's a really sweet story for these characters to learn, and also it's a way to basically showcase their quirks and how much they're not there yet, right?
yeah.
The whole thing of them going to the studio and being like, oh yeah, we can just use some of that extra club budget because we have leftovers. Cool, yeah, awesome.
Sure.
We get the studio and then we don't use it
At all.
at all. Like, that hurt me.
That hurt so much because we saw it coming the second they were going to the recording studio. We're like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, these
Wait a
girls,
minute. Yeah.
This is not going to go well.
Uh-huh.
The mirror. Oh no.
Yep. God, the mirror. Like, oh.
It was such a simple, silly way to just showcase the trickle of the time, like leaving.
Yep.
But in a really cool way, the details of this episode are nice, but the theme and the symbolism of actually, like, your time is slipping away.
Yep.
You only have so much time left within this
Right.
high school together.
Exactly. The studio room and the high school experience, it's all the same, you know?
And it all eventually goes away. And the thing is that, yeah, that's one part of it, sure.
Sure.
But you could even say if you don't do your due diligence right, the band will disappear too. Because it won't just be that you don't want to do it. It'll be like you can't do it because you need to go to work. You need to go to university. You need to move far away from your friends.
Yep. It's harder to stay in touch. You have to have a job in order to pay for the studio time because you don't actually have a place to play.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
You can't just wave the Mugi, credit card on everything.
Exactly. I mean, you could, but, what lesson would you learn then?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so this was great, and I loved that then it came back around to Ui. That was something that I did not expect because I think they had plenty of comedy and meat to the
Material.
episode material
Yeah.
from the initial thing of just the club room, right?
Right.
But then to have Ui end up being the one that gets sick, not Yui, right? Because she's, staying up all night trying to support you. And yes, they can immediately tell that those are her lyrics, not yours.
Right.
Because,
Yes.
oh, wait, 3 songs and they all rhyme and, probably have like proper cadence and like same length of syllables for lines and things like that, and it's like,
And
wait.
just no spelling errors, maybe either.
Sure. Yeah. And not being
Bless
about
Yui, but
food.
she is not the brightest bulb. Now, the thing is, she did stay up late this time, and she did
Yep.
make her own lyrics, which does seem like they actually incorporated some of those into this. So it's
yeah.
not just Ui's stuff there. It might have been
think
mostly Yui's at this
yeah,
point.
I think that was entirely Yui's. And I gotta say, those are great lyrics. It still has your energy. You don't need to try and imitate Ui or any of the other girls or whatever.
Right.
This is good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Did you have to, go through a lot of different things in order to get to the point where you're like, wait a minute, I have something I can write?
Yeah, but that's
possibly.
life.
Yeah, that's life though.
There you go. You got lyrics now. They work. People like them. They actually did have a unifying theme based around the events of the episode. But also, you grew a little bit. When you went
Right.
back into the club room and you had access to it, we were like, tea? No, let's get a song or two in.
Right, exactly.
The idea that we, as kids, when we start transitioning towards adulthood, it's not just that you have burdens of responsibility and all that other stuff that comes in from the environment stuff. You then realize and become more aware of the passing of time.
Right.
And you realize just how fast it is.
You're paying for the studio whether you use it or not.
Right. And these kinds of little things all add up till the point that when you're much older, you realize that it was happening even faster than you could have, perceived at that moment.
Yep.
And it will
just
it
get
will
faster
just
and
appear
faster.
to get faster and faster, even though everything's moving at the same rate and what have you.
Yeah.
That's an unnerving thing. So the idea that this episode
terrifying.
made such a terrifying thing of the enervation of your
Yeah.
existence
Right.
boiled down into this lighthearted, goofy, fun episode that led to shenanigans and, you
Wait.
know, porridge with sunny side up eggs.
And Ui trying to still serve tea when she can barely stand or hold the
I might
cups
die,
around.
but you know, at least I'm going to give you all hot flavored water.
Right. All right. In this situation, who is best to, care for the guests? Yui at full strength, or Ui on death's door.
Right.
Clearly, Ui.
Ui on Death's Door is still like 80% of the energy of the entire band's output together.
right.
Yeah.
Your best is my worst.
Right.
Like,
It's so fun too because like Yui is kind of a shtick character in
yeah.
terms of a lot of her comedy and
Yes.
her antics, and she was almost on like full bore today as far as this episode goes, throwing out goofy puns, antics, not focusing, just absolute off rip doing stuff as whatever she could to try and draw entertainment and fun out of things. And in some ways
Yep.
I was like, I feel that energy.
Oh,
This
yeah.
episode was making me feel that way in the initial bit. And then they started getting more and more into it. I was like, wait.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, hold on.
Like, you lulled us into a false sense of security.
Right.
And now you're going existential with this.
Yeah, this isn't just some, random like, oh no, you can't use the club room. It's a sitcom. What do we
what do
do
we do?
differently?
Yeah,
It's the,
exactly.
like, oh God, we can't use the club room.
Have you ever thought about the fact that we are all mortal and, time just
Yeah,
takes ever onward cruelly and coldly?
High schoolers watching this episode. Adults watching this episode. Oh. Completely different perspective, completely different angle on it.
Yeah.
And in some ways, I really liked that Sawa never really forced this lesson upon them as the resident adult, and that it was primarily just Yui discovering this on her own, and didn't really like pass it on in any way to the other girls either.
No.
Like this was mostly an internal thing when she realized that she was in the kitchen and she didn't know what she was doing. And she realized that this was something that actually was hard and took work. And she's like, oh, shoot.
I didn't have to do this before.
I did not have to do this before. And it's funny because, yes, she didn't. But there's that moment when you realize that in between that point and her falling asleep sometime late at night or in the morning even, writing lyrics and stuff, she realized the lesson. Like there was some gap of time where she didn't understand it fully,
And even
then
if-
she started to click it.
And even if it wasn't in the adult sense of like, time marches ever onward, we only have so much. Even if it was just in the, I really appreciate and love my sister.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And that came out in the lyrics. The idea of like, she's going to make a pun on Yui's name in that it's
but then also
Ui's name and that it's you and I.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. The connection between people and that you treasure those people for the time that they're with you.
Yep.
Oh, that's evocative stuff. You could write 10 songs about that.
Exactly. And then take Oz's song about Ton and just do the same thing, and then maybe just tweak little things so it doesn't have to be about a turtle, and you're good to go.
Yeah, sure. Right. That's perfect.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, the write what you know thing really applies here.
Yes.
But I would also say write what has recently moved you as well.
Sure.
Like there's going to be things that will have moved you like way in your past, but you're not feeling them in the moment. So when you're feeling those things, write them down, because even if you don't use it immediately, the feeling will be lasting in the words on the page. And there's something special about that when you're writing in general, but I'm sure with music in some ways that's even more powerful, because then once you start adding, sound to it, actual like technical musical composition to it, then those notes and those chords and all that like ties into the emotion as well.
Right. Music is a lot more directly evocative than like the written word, right? Where you can listen to a song and it can immediately evoke something. Whereas, maybe with like, say, the book that Tsumugi is wanting to write, that might take, several pages before you actually get people fully into it. Yeah.
Right. I mean, for some people, they just hear 3 notes and they'll start weeping. Like,
Oh, yeah.
because a song is so
Pling,
powerful.
ping, plong.
Sure, that's a good one. That's a great one. I was thinking of many others, but yes, that's a great example of a thing as well, where just the memory attached to the emotion when you heard that song, or when you played that song, or when you wrote that song. It's really special.
Yeah.
It's in a lot of ways like smells.
Sure.
There's a really powerful like memory association thing with that as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good episode. Really
Great
good
episode. Great episode. Now I'm like curious to go back and find all the old songs that I wrote like forever ago and be like, does the emotion still like connect the same way?
I remember many of the ones that I wrote back in yonder years. And
Yeah. Did you write poetry ever?
define air quote
That's why
poetry.
I say quotes is basically that, you know, the actual poets just go, ugh, people when they say they write poetry. What I mean is that you write something that's meant to be flowery and evocative and stuff like that and has rhyme or some kind of sentence structure.
I mean, yeah, I'll absolutely. I mean, even just.
But it
with,
wasn't
like,
meant to be sung necessarily, is what I mean.
No,
Like,
yeah, I mean that's something that it's a different kind of thing, a different
Yeah.
way of getting at it. But
Sure.
with like writing, you want your prose to be enjoyable, like not just the story that you're taking them on, but the way that it is structured and framed.
Right. I
you
guess
know.
I guess I'm talking about just putting all these extra limitations that makes it like short and all
I
this other
probably
stuff.
tried to write poems at some point. You know,
I just remember when I was that teen that wrote poetry and
See-
it was like I
see, for
have
me-
like journals of them.
for me
and
it was.
stuff.
I was writing poetry because I was writing songs without any music to them.
Right.
You know, I was writing lyrics for songs, and so it's like, all right, there you go. You know?
I totally get that as well. And I would just draw the distinction in that a song can have like any structure to it as far as like the words go and stuff like that. Like you need like certain things, but as long as the music fits the structure, you can make that work.
Okay.
With poetry, it's more like the like a long dark night, you know, like
Oh, sure. Like having like I'm going to do this specific structure. you
Yeah.
know, yeah. Maybe.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of that growing up, and so this kind of stuff of Mio's lyrics that were like bad poetry didn't work, obviously. But the idea that she had been going on a theme of like a specific thing that had been
Right.
like touching upon like something
Yeah.
intrinsic within
Animals.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas Yui had the same thing, but it just reached more people. Like it's something that, you know, maybe those things that you write that don't feel like they're for other people, that's okay. They can just be for you.
Yeah, you
Like,
could say that maybe her revelation about her sister was an evolution of the songs about food that she was trying to
Sure.
come up with, because there was some feeling that she has about food, but other people aren't necessarily going to get that same feeling if you're just writing about rice. And so then it's like, oh wait, no, but Ui has always been the one to make the rice, for example.
Right.
You know.
It's like she's got a song of gratitude, basically.
Yeah.
And that was what the food was about. And
Right,
then
and it's
when
the,
she
oh, no,
actually
it's
got
not
the
actually-
emotion of it.
Yeah, it's not about the food, it's about the person who made the food for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all next time.